Hello everyone, welcome to How to Make Nut Butter. I am going to show you how to use the Omega 8006, I think, juicer to grind nuts into a nut butter. But if you are looking for something to kind of spice up your diet and give you a few new options, I highly recommend this juicer. It's very versatile. So let's get started. So essentially what you need first is nuts. You can pick almost any kind, really. Some are oilier than others, so they can be simply processed right off the bat, but some need a little bit of roasting to get their oils well developed, and others may even need a little bit of olive oil or some other kind of vegetable oil added. And what I like to do ultimately is add a little bit of honey to whatever butter I'm making, and it really brings that the sweetness, depending on the nut, out really nicely. So you'll take the nuts that you want, put them on some kind of baking tray, and we had them in our oven for a few hours on probably somewhere between 150 and 200. You don't want it very hot. So these are hazelnuts, and they have been roasted, and what we're going to do is simply put a little bit in at a time, and it will be ground up. First it will be coarse, and then each time we send it through the system again, it will become smoother, and eventually you will see it turn into a buttery consistency. So let's get going. So as you can see, this consistency right off the bat is a little bit dry, a little bit crumbly, but again, as we send it through more and more, the consistency will become smoother and smoother. Okay, so all of the nuts have been sent through the first time. I'm going to put a new container underneath and send this through once more, just a little bit at a time. And you can see it's already starting to take on a new consistency there, and it's starting to congeal, if you will. Okay, so this is about the fourth time through, and you can see that it's becoming a lot more buttery, a lot different consistency. It will take a few times to get to this point, but you will definitely start to see an immediate change. Here's our final product. It's very loose, buttery, moist, oily, delicious. And what I'm going to do next is just mix in a little bit of honey. Alright, so here we have the butter. And for that amount, you really don't need much to give it even just a little bit of that flavor. I would say probably a half tablespoon rather. And that is, I'm just going to mix that in. Okay, 30 seconds later, it's mixed in there, and you can see that the consistency here is just nice and light and creamy, and it's exactly where you want it to be. That'll give you a really delicious topping for crackers or toast or sandwiches, what have you, and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.